What is up, investors? Jason here. So currently at this moment, we have Bitcoin below $40,000. Right now, actually sitting at about $39,000 the time that I'm making this video right now. Now, the key thing here is that Bitcoin was holding on to that support of $42,000. It was holding above it. Now it's fallen below that support. We've seen it drop quite significantly. And right now it's holding between that support and resistance of $38,000 and $42,000. That's the area that's going to be staying in within right now, unless it is able to go back above that $42,000 resistance point now and find support there and continue working its way. But a lot of things are really affecting the market right now. Obviously, we have geopolitical issues that are affecting the crypto market and the stock market, which right now Bitcoin and the stock market, they're very much entwined at this moment. We have interest rates, we have inflation, we have a lot of things in general that are definitely affecting the price of Bitcoin. But in this video, I want to do a technical analysis of Bitcoin, but I also want to talk to you guys about Cardano, because I'm really watching closely what's going on with the price of Cardano, as Cardano right now is sitting below where it was this time last year in 2021. So some things to really focus on with the price of Cardano. So this video, we're going to be talking about both Bitcoin and Cardano. So as we get to it, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Help spread the video to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on other platforms, because I also broadcast on Spotify in video format as well. Now let's get to it. Now, judging off the crypto fear and greed index, we're still sitting in fear, and we've been sitting in fear for a while. Now, if you've been into Bitcoin for a while, you're no stranger to volatility, because the price of Bitcoin has been fluctuating a lot. Now, when we look at Bitcoin at its last big bull runs in, say, October, November 2021, where we had seen Bitcoin get close to $70,000, it had topped out at about $69,000, and then we had seen the price really pull back a lot, especially with all the current situations going on in the world. And now we're sitting at this $39,000 price around there at this moment. If you were to take that into consideration and compare that to where Bitcoin was at over the summer of 2021, then you would say that Bitcoin has really moved up a lot since then. Back in July of 2021, we had seen the price of Bitcoin drop below $30,000. This was after Bitcoin was at an all-time high in April of 2021, where we had seen the price get very close to $65,000, and then we eventually saw a lot of pullback that had happened, and things have gotten very bearish with Bitcoin during the spring, summer months, and then it really started to take off again at the end of July, and then a big rally that happened in October, and then to its all-time high, its new all-time high in November, where we are now, where things have really, tapered off a lot. There's been a lot of pullback. These geopolitical issues, the talks of inflation and interest rates, and all these things are really definitely putting a lot of fear on the market, on the stock market, on the crypto market. All these things going on at this moment. But we're still up a good amount from where we were back over the summer of 2021. Now, usually when we do see a lot of selling off with Bitcoin, that usually is followed by a lot of buying activity to happen. Now, you got to keep in mind, too, that we might be seeing some big names jump into Bitcoin and buy up a good amount of it, as we are seeing the prices at these much lower prices right now. And one thing to keep in mind, we more than likely will be seeing some big institutions also buying into Bitcoin here that weren't before. Now, somebody that is not very popular around here on the YouTube space talking about stocks and cryptocurrencies is Ken Griffin, the CEO of Citadel. Now, Ken Griffin had said that he has been wrong on crypto, and has said that he can see Citadel being a market maker in crypto and probably here very soon. And especially as we're seeing the price of Bitcoin going down significantly, I wouldn't be surprised that we don't see a lot of these hedge funds really start buying in a lot of Bitcoin to really be playing the market and moving the market a lot. Now, I know a lot of people would like a prediction on Bitcoin about what it's going to do, but that's really hard to do at a time where news in the world is changing minute by minute, and anything could really happen and really affect the entire market. So to kind of just make a very general idea of what could be going on with Bitcoin is more than likely we're going to be able to see Bitcoin hold this support, at least for the short term, of $38,000. And that's going to be a good support that it's going to be able to hold on to. And we're going to see it work between that $38,000 and $42,000 resistance. Now, if we are able to get to that through that $42,000 resistance, then that's going to put us back to what we've really been trying to do. We really just been trying to do that, get over that $46,000 price, which we haven't been able to do. That's where we're getting all this pullback from. We hit that $46,000 price, and we see the price of Bitcoin then fall down to the support. When we can't hold that support, we fall through. We fall through to the next support line of the $38,000 price. So that's where we're at. Hopefully we're going to hold this $38,000 support, and then we can work our way back up to that $42,000 resistance. And then from there, work our way up to that $46,000 resistance if we're able to find support at $42,000. Now let's go ahead and hop on over to Cardano now and talk a little bit about what's going on there. Now, with Cardano sitting over at 84 cents at this moment, it's a very bearish at this time because there was so much bullish activity going on with Cardano in the summer months of 2021. Just like how we had seen Bitcoin really start to rally off in July of 2021, Cardano had done the same thing, but a lot more significant at that time, where Cardano had reached its all-time high back in September of 2021, the early September 2021, and then we had seen a lot of pullback after we had gotten the Alonzo update, the Cardano Summit, things like that we were really looking forward to, that were really priced in with Cardano at that time. We started getting those things, and then we had seen a lot of pullback just continue to happen as there was a lot of time that was taken in between the launches of new applications. A lot of people thought that that Cardano was going to get the smart contract capabilities, and these applications were going to come out, and things were really going to start moving. But that hasn't really been the case. All these things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day, for the most part. I mean, that's what you have to think about. So Cardano still has been working on really advancing itself, and the market has just really priced in a lot of different things. There's been a lot going on with Cardano, and we really haven't seen it take off the same as we did with a lot of the other altcoins out there, especially when Bitcoin was had reached its all-time high in November. We didn't see Cardano take off at all in October and November because it had such a big rally that at such a fast amount of time that we didn't see the same thing happen with Cardano like we did with Bitcoin and every altcoin because of that. And now Cardano is actually sitting below where it was this time last year. Back in March of 2021, we didn't see Cardano drop to these levels that it's currently at this moment. So a lot of people right now are a lot more bearish on Cardano because of that. Now, since the smart contract applications have been on Cardano, we have really been seeing the Cardano ecosystem really growing. It's got a lot of things going on in decentralized exchanges. We're seeing the number of decentralized exchanges continue to grow on Cardano, and we're seeing a lot of other things just continue to grow more and more. But there's a lot of things with Cardano that is really expanding a lot, and mostly all that has to really do with the DEXs. I mean, AdaSwap has had a lot of big investors here recently. We even know that Gal Goddard had recently been part of a funding round for AdaSwap. We know SundaeSwap is a big player within Cardano, and SundaeSwap alone has a lot of people that follow it in general, with nearly 300,000 followers on just Twitter alone following SundaeSwap Labs' Twitter account. Now, as far as a prediction on Cardano, I think more than likely we wouldn't really see it fall too much below 80 cents because that's getting very bearish with it, and we haven't seen it fall that low at all really within this last year's span. Now, looking at it right now, though, what it really needs to do is it really needs to get back on track to a $1, going to this $1 resistance, where that's a major price for Cardano. If it can get back to that $1 resistance and then float between that $1 and $1.50 price, then we have a better shot of seeing a rally eventually happening with ADA. Now, if we look at the prices in the past, and I've shown you guys this actually many times before, when we look at Cardano, we look at the price between $1 and $1.50. If it is able to go over that $1.50 price and it is able to find support, then we have a really good chance of seeing a rally happen. But if that's not the case, then we will see the price drop again. And we've really tried this a couple times here recently. It happened in December and it happened in January, but there was no luck. Wasn't able to really find support above the price of $1.50. And that's when we saw Cardano drop below every single time that had happened. But if it goes above that $1.50 price, then we can see a rally happen, and hopefully that can really lead us into a much bigger trajectory where we can see Cardano going above that $3 price. And that would be great to see if that was to happen, because a lot of these things that we're seeing a lot of people bullish with Cardano has already happened. A lot of this stuff that was priced in then, and then we had seen the price fall a lot. We got a lot of these things, and there's a lot more great things continuing happening with Cardano. I mean, these transaction speeds are absolutely amazing, but we're just not really seeing a lot of the same behavior that we had seen in the past be there with Cardano at this moment. But I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see things here change soon. Obviously, a lot of things are also just affecting the entire world right now, and that's definitely taking a big part on the price of Cardano. Because if Bitcoin moves, then usually you would see a lot of the altcoins also move as well, which isn't the case right now. So if things are more bearish with Bitcoin, then things are going to definitely be more bearish with all the altcoins out there, and especially altcoins like Cardano would definitely take a good amount of beating because of that. But so hopefully the whole crypto market gets back on track, and we can see Cardano start retesting a lot of the previous prices that it had before. But anyways, I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions on this. Now, I do make these videos every single day, and that's going to be my plan, and hopefully I'll try to get a couple more videos out on some days if I can. But I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions with the prices of Bitcoin and Cardano right now. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you guys think that we're going to see the price of Bitcoin possibly going up, above the price of $45 here soon? Or do you think we're going to still see Bitcoin struggle a lot to really try to go above $45? And do you think we're going to see Cardano hopefully go back to the price of $1 or above here soon? I'd like to hear your thoughts on both this. But anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one coming very soon.